year, seeing the way that Chris Middleton has started the season, has there been anything that surprised you about him, or just what are your thoughts about these first two games with him, including today's performance?
I think it's that's him. Seeing what he's done in previous years, seeing what he did last year, seeing what he did in the playoffs, even down Giannis. He's a tough competitor and he's a tough player, so you can tell he's about winning, and that's why he puts up performances like he did today.
Eric Dame?
I know in the past you've talked about covering Giannis. Did you get a chance to cover Chris a lot before you got here? And if so, just what is that experience like? 'Cause it just feels like he moves in slow motion and gets to his spots and just hits shots.
Right, yeah. I mean, really smooth. I feel like when you first go up to him, you don't think he's as tall as he really is. But I think for him to be able to have that frame, be able to have that height, and shoot over guys, it makes the game a lot easier for him. And then, like you said, him being a smooth player, just elusive, is really cool to see and be on this side of it.
For you today, you got Giannis on that run down the lane line where he gets the two-hand slam in the second half. Just what has it been like learning where he likes the ball, how to find him running lanes? Like, I know on that play you kind of motioned, like, run that lane line, I got you.
It's pretty easy, honestly. Like, he's almost 7 feet. You just gotta look for him, and he's fast as hell. He can run track if he wants to. But I think for the most part, it's just the chemistry and being able to build that. Even last game, I felt like last game where we played a pretty good team, but still had a chance at the end to win. I feel like carrying over from that, taking the positives and keep on moving forward. So just to be able to continue to see him, and it was him and Chris. So if I didn't have him, I had Chris. It's really fun to play with these guys.
Jim Ozarski?
Jrue, what kind of effort or physical effort is a game like this one where you're chasing Steph around, and as Bud had said, you can't even relax for a second because that's kind of where he gets you. What kind? And then obviously you're facilitating on offense, but how demanding or taxing is a day like today?
This is what I train for. Honestly, this is why I train so hard in the off season, to be able to play against the best. 1 through 4, sometimes 1 through 5. Sometimes you might have to be in the post and play against a post player, but today it was a guy who you can't rest and you can't take your eyes off of him. So he got me once where I got caught looking and he got a corner 3. But for the most part, it's really just about preparation, switching it up. Our defense last game was completely different from this one. You stop Steph, you're probably going to win the game. Or slow him down, sorry. If you slow him down, you're probably going to win the game.
Right. Offensively, I think 4 of your 6 assists were 3-pointers. Some transition stuff, as Eric mentioned there. How were you seeing the floor in that way? I think almost 30% of the offense ran through your hands 3 quarters.
Honestly, I just think our spacing, the spacing we have, the athleticism that we have opens up everything. Giannis and Chris demand so much attention. So just to be able to run in space, the correct spacing, and really just go from there, see things that are going to happen, make the right reads, and it's not just all on me. They actually have to knock down the shot. So,
Steve McGargy?
Merry Christmas. I was just wondering, we saw, I guess the Bucks tweeted out a video with the family members of each player kind of greeting y'all as you prep. I was just wondering what your reaction was to that, what the team's reaction was when y'all saw those video messages.
Oh man, that's a great start to a game. That's a great start to a game. First, as you walked off, like from warming up, they kind of showed you like a little video picture. They had my son, and then my daughter announced me and my number. It was definitely the best gift that I got today. So it was really cool of them to do that.
Last one is Zora Stevenson.
Jrue, offensively, you recognizing mismatches is nothing new. You had a couple post-ups tonight. How much does Coach Bud's system allow for you to continue that? Yeah,
that's a lot of it. He loves mismatches, but at the same time, I feel like myself, Chris, Giannis, will be in a lot of those, and you got 3 guys who can either make a play or score, make a play for somebody else or score out of it. And I feel like that's what makes our team so tough and different and dynamic. But just doing a great job of keeping those mismatches and taking advantage of those.